All right, boys and girls, it's time for Chapter 6 of The Secret of Smith's Hill. Our headline today says, Blocks form a mysterious message. They must mean baby Corey's alphabet blocks. I wonder what the mysterious message could be. The story so far, Kelly heard a tapping sound in the night. The twins followed it and have just found Corey's alphabet blocks arranged in 3 rows on the living room floor. All right, as we are reading Chapter 6, let's keep these questions in mind. What are the 2 animals Kelly suggested might have made the noises in the house? How did James account for the noises and strange events? That means, what did James think was causing those noises and strange events? What clues made Kelly think there might be a ghost in the house? Why did James like the idea of a ghost being in the house? And then make a prediction. What caused the crash in the kitchen? All right, let's read our story. For once, Kelly felt as shaken as James looked when they stared down at the neat rows of blocks. But aloud, she said, maybe it was a mouse or a squirrel, living in the walls. After all, it's a very old house. Maybe whatever it is ran through the walls to the living room, where it got out and smashed Corey's tower. Oh, right, James said sarcastically. We have a mouse that knows how to count out 3 taps, pause, and then count 3 more taps. A mouse that can arrange blocks in rows. A raccoon, then, Kelly said huffily. After all, we're in the country, and they have hands. Yeah, but I bet they can't count any more than mice can, James retorted. That means he said it back to her in kind of a, smart way. But people can count, Kelly, and I still think, what? Kelly, who had been staring at the rows of blocks, had gripped James's arm. Look, she exclaimed, look. She pointed to the top row. It said, LEEAPSHEPLEM. So, said James. Yeah, but look at the other rows, Kelly said. The second row said ZJKLOBCAP. And the third said AOUYI. The other rows don't make any sense, Kelly said slowly. Leap Sheplem makes sense? No, but you can say it. It looks sort of like someone was trying to make sense. Someone, James said. See? All right, now we're on the second column. You think it's a person too. I'm not sure. Kelly sat down on the floor, but, well, I guess I agree. A lot of weird stuff's been going on. The crashes, the broken dishes, the stone, the horseshoe, the truck, now the tapping and blocks. It could be some kind of code, she mused. That means she kind of thought about, she's thinking out loud. Not Morse, not Morse code, but Dad would say there's a logical explanation. And the most logical one I can think of is someone broke in, made tapping sounds, and rearranged the blocks, and punctured the cement truck's tires too. Yeah, but I bet no one from the old neighborhood could get here. And why would someone from here do all of that? To scare us and get rid of us, James replied. Like back in Boston when that guy from the Phantoms beat up the new kid who wouldn't join the gang and stole the kid's bike. He shuddered. Ding, 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 shuddered, so he kind of shook. But no one's asked us to join a gang here. We haven't even met any other kids. Besides, what about the stone and the horseshoe? And Sphinx and Clementine being so spooked? James shrugged. Probably they smelled a stranger. Don't you see? Kelly said impatiently. Animals are afraid of anything supernatural. James stared at her. You mean like ghosts? He said very slowly. Kelly felt herself shiver. I mean like ghosts. You mean like maybe this house is haunted? Yes. Now we're on the last column, boys and girls, the third column. Yes. It's the only thing I can think of that could explain, everything. Kelly, James said, I like that idea a lot better than the idea that someone's trying to scare us off. But most people, most intelligent people would say there's no such thing as ghosts. Now, boys and girls, I remember one of our questions was, why did James like this idea of a ghost? Well, that paragraph just answered it for us. He likes the idea of a ghost better than a person trying to scare them off. Kelly stood up and began pacing. The thing we have to do is figure out how everything's connected. We need to write everything down. You need, came Mom's voice from the stairs, to go to bed. What on earth are you doing up? She looked at the blocks on the floor. Oh no, you didn't knock down Corey's tower, did you? No, Kelly hastily piled blocks on top of each other again. Boys and girls, there's one of our words, hastily. That means she kind of quickly stacked the towers up again. She quickly did it in a hurry. No, we heard a noise and came down and found the tower like this. So, we thought we should fix it so Corey won't be upset in the morning. Mom smiled. Good idea, she said, and headed back to the stairs. Then, as Kelly put the last block on the rebuilt tower, she turned. What noise? She asked. At that very moment, there was a tremendous crash from the kitchen. All right, boys and girls, our next installment of the novel says a clue. A clue? So I wonder if that's talking about the blocks. Are the blocks a clue, or is there going to be another clue in tomorrow or Monday's edition of the story? All right, everyone go ahead and answer your questions. Use the text to help you. Bye.